Mic check, mic check. What's going on, world? Jason Martinez here, coming to you from TSM Live Show Episode 6 at Grinderz in Huntington. Yeah. Today on the show, we have Neila Skate Shop, Spencer, Semien. Interviews with Stephen Callis. Music by Neila. Interviews with Moment Skateboards. And an interview with JPGD. Let's get it started. Woo! Bones Wills welcomes Ryan Alvaro to the team. Arbor Skateboards invites you to learn more about Trick and Shannon and his new collab pro board. Go grab one at your local skate shop. Let's check out the short vid.
I guess I was hooked on skateboarding when, I could pretty much do whatever, I could go wherever, I could be whatever. It really didn't matter anything. It was like I stepped on the board and everything else didn't matter. So it was like, wow, like this is a different feeling. Like it's a whole different world for me. So I'm like, I'm in my own zone. I'm in my own bubble. Let's go. This is the best feeling ever. He's always been an amazing skateboarder from the get, that's why like one thing, approaching this project with him, he does amazing artwork too, and then another thing, he just rips on a skateboard, so it's like best of both worlds.
I'm just some dude. I'd say tattoo artist. Probably before I started tattooing, I was always drawing on my grip tape and stuff because I love the paintings and the tattoo flash, so I like to see that on a skateboard. It's kind of a double whammy for me to see something that looks like a tattoo as a skateboard graphic. I don't have an exact number, but I've known Shuriken for a number of years here just from skating around town. A really cool dude. He talked to me about doing some graphics a little while back, and I was really excited about it, and still pretty excited about it.
It's amazing to actually see it really come to life, and it's like a whole tattoo aspect of things too. Tattoos and with skateboarding too, it goes hand in hand. So it's a lifestyle. So I think it's perfect for this type of series.
It's really fun for me to ride a board with a painting or a graphic that I did, especially one that has one of my buddies' names on it. I'm really stoked.
All right. These broads come and go, but all my niggas seem to stay. Yeah, we grind just like how we play. Yeah, roll some J's just to start the day. Life's a gamble, well that's what to keep this pop would say. So, I'ma roll the dice and find a way. Yeah. Life is what you make it like it's play. Yeah, in that case, in this life, I'm Peter Vocals. My word is born, you can hear it in my vocals. Took the path and travel with an hourglass above me. The mission's critical, perception's clear. Gotta flip my life like reciprocals. Man, all you niggas these days is so typical. I don't even need y'all, my click a do. Got my mercenaries right behind me, smoking also ectoplasmic fire like wasabi. I'm just preaching for my people like I'm Gandhi. Putting all the hate behind me, tell them how we feeling finally. Glorious, 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 victorious. Hey, bunch of youngest hard-working, no child labor. When y'all see us at the tip, don't ask for favors. The only place y'all gon' put me on is your playlist. They for me can let you wait before I die famous. So glorious, 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 glorious.
Them Skateboards welcomes Elijah Nelson to the team. Weekend Crew went out on a parking lot tour. One of the stops was in Phoenix, Arizona. Congrats to Christian Malou for turning pro for a weekend. Let's check out this Tim Vasquez edit. Bones Bearings dropped a commercial with Brad McClain skating his local park. Let's peep the commercial. Paul Peralta welcomes Vincent Luvanos to the team. Red Bull and Samsung take you behind the scenes with Pedro Barros shredding a unique skate park and installation designed and set up by some of the world's most famous street artists and park builders. Let's watch the footage.
This is so surreal. Being able to ride your favorite spots all over the world, all put together, and especially up in the air.
The idea was to create a unique skate park / art installation on different levels and use the entire space of
120 meters by 80 meters.
Most parts are hanging from the ceiling about 6 to 8 meters high, so the execution was pretty challenging. If you look at it from the side, you see recreated famous skateboard spots from around the world, like Barcelona waves or China banks in San Francisco. But when you move to another angle, you realize that those different layers create the world map. Once we decided that this will be a skateboard project, we knew Pedro would be the best for it.
We designed the big parts of the whole thing with him just to make his dream come alive.
So this is where we're gonna be skating. Oh my god, this is insane. My reaction was like, they really did it. I mean, they were telling me the whole idea, but I couldn't imagine. Never seen anything like this. They were saying it was gonna be up a couple of meters in the air, hanging from the roof, but I was like, how is that gonna happen? How are they gonna build it? How am I gonna skate it? It's gonna be scary, but it's gonna be nice. All this for one shoot and a skateboarding shoot, which for me is really magic to see. I never even came close to skating something like this. This course was built by Schutzi, the German guy who's really known in the skating community. Building-wise, everything is perfect. Can't believe you guys actually pulled this off. Everything is hanging from the ceiling. Congratulations to Red Bull, Samsung, everyone on doing this thing is insane.
We want people to enjoy Red Bull's dynamic and exciting actions with the Samsung's premium UHD TVs.
Now let's make it happen, skating-wise. We have a mini ramp that's a traditional mini ramp. It was painted in green, kind of like soccer field. In Brazil, we all breathe and we all live soccer. It was kind of cool to have that little input.
We came to High Retro. Have a good time.
Jaco and Danny, they're insane skaters. For me, one of the best in the world. They're people with really good energy to be around, and that kind of really gets you motivated. We come from the mini ramp and we hit the Barcelona waves. It was really important to have kind of that flowy, surfy vibe.
Our general setup was a Super Techno 50 crane paired with the red helium cameras and Leica Sumilux lenses, all being lit by a lot of Iris sky panels, around 160 small ones and a couple of big 360. Also, we used Movi Pro a lot on the B camera, so combining fluid shots with a big versatility.
Yeah. Woo! The second side includes the jump going straight into the San Francisco China Banks.
My favorite piece was the first mural that I did. It's two hands outstretched.
Our general idea for the visual was combining artists and skater.
Sebastian didn't tell me anything. He's an old-time friend and he just said, get on a plane. I knew I was gonna come do some art, but to what extent, he didn't tell me.
When Sebastian picked me up from the airport, he's like, I didn't tell Rhino anything because I know if I told him what we were doing, he wouldn't come.
Yeah.
We're jumping over the New York buildings, which is pretty much the scariest part. 6 meters gap down. So if anything happens before the jump and you fall, you're gonna fall straight on the ground. I'm alive. You land in the China Banks, that is where we're at right now. And we're gonna try to get a line and in the end falling into the airbag, which I've never done before. Okay, let's do this.
3, 2, 1.
Kind of hit the head pretty hard.
My son did this drawing and we printed out just the head portion of this character that he drew, and then we did the hair as best as we could how he had it. He's really excited, and that's probably the best part about this whole project for me.
I fell into that airbag, then I start the whole downstairs part on the ground. So let's go downstairs and I'll show you guys how that actually went. This is a spot really traditional in Brazil, but nobody ever got to skate it because it's in the government's palace.
Never done a parrot before. I've done a ton of different animals, but parrot was on the list. The Brazilian section for me worked out perfect.
The wall ride section with the TV was a pretty cool looking scene. From that, we head to the desert. I don't think there's much spots on the desert. I didn't ever have a chance to go in one. Everybody's super cool here, and they all have a smile on their face when I'm trying it, and then it's a little confident boost, and that's always super healthy. This is pretty much our final part, kind of skating the ice block straight out of the Russian party. From the train, I'm gonna come and do a trick on the ice blocks.
Whole time of working, it was freezing in here.
Paint's freezing. Wouldn't come out.
We struggled a lot with the weather conditions. One day it was even minus 17 degrees Celsius and the artist couldn't spray paint anymore.
It's been kind of funny because I've been shooting every single day with the same clothes. Luckily, I don't know how it's for the people around me, but I think I'm not stinking that much yet, so I think everything is running solid. This sport is surviving. I'm just begging to God to let this board live till the end of the shoot. We're shooting at night, you need the complete darkness so you can have the right exact lighting for the scenes. It's pretty crazy because like you look all around, everything is super dark. This has been a real big pleasure and really good to be able to have this experience with all you guys. And I'm gonna take this for my whole life. So yeah, thank you.
Epoch welcomes Austin Gillette to the team. Varsity Shades dropped their latest video, Volume 1, with Shane Hover, Daniel Yeager, and Josh Barclay, and much more. Let's check out the Varsity Shades Volume 1.
gang, rap gang. Truth radiate like X-ray. Squad locked in like French break. I can't stop like.
So I am a hacker. Feel like the town gassed up. Back in this thing. I was down bad, now I'm back up. On 10, on 10, I'm back in. On 10, on 10, I'm back in. On 10, on 10, I'm back in. Yeah, I'm back in. Run up the sheet, get the stats up. Turn up the bass, I'm maxed up. Back in this thing. I was down bad, now I'm back up. On 10, I'm back in. On 10, on 10, I'm back in. On 10, on 10, I'm back in. Yeah, I'm back in. Oh, yeah, it's the kid, but they already know who that is. Smash the dash in. I'm on 10, yeah, I'm back in. Shine with excellence, yeah, my essence. I've been ballin', playmaking, big shots, it's concession. Pull up and wreck it, I show up, do damage. Bounce back, recession, don't slow up, go legend. Young, big, and Virginia Tech, no capping. Making big time plays, Lamar Jackson. Shanti from the south with the accent, yeah, young little lyric assassin. I'm back, running the track like a 40 dash, yeah, for the passion. Katie told me right free on your casket. I ain't got no change, that's everlasting. Oh yeah, look man, you can't stop what God planned. I see all the hatred, but I'm gon' shine regardless. On the runway, I hit space, go galactic. I'm back on 10, so bring the hook back in. So I am an actor, fill up the tank, I'm gassed up. Back in this thing, I was down bad, now I'm back up. On 10, on 10, I'm back in. On 10, on 10, I'm back in. On 10, on 10, I'm back in. Yeah, I'm back in. Run up the sheet, get the stats up. Turn up the bass, I'm maxed up. Back in this thing, I was down bad, now I'm back up. On 10, on 10, I'm back in. On 10, on 10, I'm back in. On 10, on 10, I'm back in. Yeah, I'm back in.
If you come back, you'll be arrested for trespassing.
Try to take my soul, but I'm still G.
On October 7, 2018, Teenage Riot is the biggest European youth skateboard contest. Under 17, it's going down in Rotterdam, the Netherlands. For more info, go to teenageriotskateboards.com. Stu qualifying series was staged in Santa Catarina. It was the first stage of the Brazilian circuit in park mode in Florianopolis. Let's check out Anderson Cavilla recap.
Agora foi!
Dam Am Chicago registration is open. It's going down on August 11th to 12th for the 4th year at Grant Park in Chi-Town. Go to spottampa.com and start planning your trip now. Check it out. Let's welcome Francis from Nothing Usual Skate Shop.
Hey, bro.
How's it going? Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. What made you open up Not Us?
The location kind of fell into my lap, and there's no real skate shop in downtown Santa Ana, and you know, just wanted to kind of try out a little project, have some fun over there, and we also use it as like an office, so you know, we took it on.
Yeah, I like the shop, I like the layout and everything.
Thank you.
It's pretty cool. Tell us a little about your Supreme board wall.
The Supreme board wall, it's like a famous, infamous wall. A business partner of mine had a store a couple doors away from Supreme on Fairfax, and he's good friends with like Hav and a lot of those guys, and just kind of accumulated boards over like 10 years, you know. And next thing you know, we got damn near all of them, you know what I mean? So it's like a good little like thing to get people in the door, take pictures and whatnot, but you know, it's not like, we hope to replace every single one of those boards with one of our own boards, like in the future.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a cool thing. Like, those guys paved the way for a lot of people, and you know, much respect to those cats, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty sick. So shout out to your partner, Dennis.
Yeah, Dennis.
What's going on?
General Crook.
So what makes Not Us stand out from the other shops?
I think what makes us stand out is, like, you know, we just kind of get creative with what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't carry every brand. We don't carry every product. We kind of just, we take ears to the street, what the kids want, and what the mall and, like, you know, typical, like, chain stores aren't carrying. We kind of let those brands shine. And then, you know, we kind of want that DIY aspect of skateboarding, you know, like localisms and things like that. You know what I'm saying? We want to push that because that's what keeps it progressive.
Yeah,
you know, moving forward.
I get you. You guys also print out the shop too, right?
Yeah, my background is printing and production, like clothing, you know what I'm saying? So we run a print shop in the back, and that's, you know, that's how I feed my kids, you know what I'm saying? And, and so the shop is just like a labor of love, you know what I'm saying? Like, skateboarding, there ain't a ton of money in it. You got to move a lot of shit to, like, to make some money, you know what I mean? So what we do is we just create our own product, and we just sell what we like, and, you know, like, it's a little thing. But we also do, like, we kind of deal with the culture around skateboarding. We sell books and zines and like little accessories and things like that. So, you know, it's like an all-encompassing lifestyle. Like skateboarding, not everybody's blessed to just be a pro and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But you can be a pro around it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do graphics, you could do this, you could do that, management, like whatever you want to do. But you can make a living off skateboarding without being a pro skateboarder. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So how hard is it to run a shop nowadays with all the online shops and stuff?
It's pretty tough, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, the shop itself is like, it just, you know, keeps itself rolling. But direct to consumer, like market, like, you know, everybody just orders shit online. That's the way things are moving. Yeah. So you do have to make sure you have an online front, because if not, you're gonna get left in the dust. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Sure.
You know?
To say that. Yeah. What's next for you guys?
We're doing some brand building. You know, with the in-house brand that we do. That's called Nothing Usual, and then we have Not Us. That's like a shortened version of it. We're doing a pop-up in Japan.
Oh, wow, that's sick.
Shibuya in July, actually. I'm going to be gone for like 3 weeks, you know, Japan.
You can fly me out there if you want.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I'd love to
you know
go.
what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's sick.
That's what we're doing. That's coming up, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. So how's the skate scene and community in Santa Ana, downtown? How do you think it's changing?
It's good, man. I mean, we got a lot of youngsters. It's Orange County's downtown, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have all the federal buildings. We have all the architecture there is from the early 1900s, so it's like you're skating on bricks and shit. Like, it's nice, you know. And there's a lot of kids there that are, you know what I'm saying, like they're kind of tired of the park, being a little park rat. They want to go skate street.
Yeah,
and
street
so,
towards that, yeah.
Downtown Santa Ana, man, it's right. It's good. You know?
That's sick, man.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say? Want to give a shout out to anybody?
No, I'm good, man. Shout out to you guys. You know, keep supporting skateboarding and thinking forward. You know what I'm saying?
God support his shop.
Yeah, nothing usual.
Come down, check it out. Want to thank him for coming?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thanks. Thanks, Francis. Let's welcome Stephen Callis to the show. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, sir.
Let's talk about some stuff. What got you into skating?
What's going on? What got me into skateboarding? Man, first of all, my brother, we was walking the streets, and my older brother Albert, we seen this kid skateboarding, and I was like, yo, damn, he seen the love in my eyes, like just the spark or whatever, and he was like, yo, kid, come over here, can my brother use your board? And so the kid came with the skateboard, and I got on it, whatever. Balance was all toe up, but he seen the love in my eyes and shit, you know what I'm saying? He seen my eyes and the way I was just enjoying myself. And he told the kid, yo, all right, you can leave now. And the kid was like, oh, my skateboard. He was like, nah, just forget about that shit. And so he robbed the kid for the skateboard, and that was my first skateboard.
Straight jacked him.
Straight jacked him, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was at Brooklyn and shit. It's crazy. Yeah.
Sunset Park stuff?
Yeah, man.
That's cool, man. So that's how you got your first board?
It's not cool, bro, but yeah.
Well, it was cool. Obviously did.
But yeah, it's good looking to that kid, you know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for him.
I feel you there.
But
who influenced you the most in your life?
In my life or in skateboarding?
Skateboarding.
Skateboarding, the people I looked up to a lot of New York people. Ivan Perez, Alex Talavera, Ducky, Richie Rojas, you know, the Shut Team, Nimbus. I looked up to, man, there's a lot of people, bro, in New York that are just so good. Ryan Hickey, Enzo Grasso. You know, this is the name, Harold Hunter, you know.
There you go.
Keenan, you know, Huff. Just everybody, bro. Everybody influenced me because they made me want to go out and do and work harder and skate harder. And you know what I'm saying? That's an influence. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah.
That's dope, man.
I wasn't asking them for autographs and shit, but I was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. Tell us a little bit about your time on Lucky Skateboards. Have any good stories from those days?
Lucky, yeah. Well, yeah, after Keenan died, I flew to New York. I flew to New York of like a month after, and me, Kareem, I forget who else, but Kareem stuck out. So there's a lot of other people from New York. So we went to a club, this club called Cheetahs, which was popping back in the days. And I was there, and I got into some altercation with some people, whatever. So I started fighting in the club. I got kicked out because I was the one that was fighting and shit. So I got kicked out, and I took a cab home, right? And as I was driving in the cab tried to take the long way. You know, he wasn't listening to my directions because I'm the one that's paying you, so you go my way, bro. I don't care about your way. There ain't no GPS back then.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anyway, the cab guy, he was like, no. And so I said, and I was lit, put it that way. So he stopped at a red light. I hit the, you know how they have the dividers,
yeah,
like the yellow cab, bulletproof divider, whatever it is. I hit that so hard, and he jumped out the cab. He left his cab. And so I was like, fuck that. I jumped in the front, and I drove off.
You took the cab?
Yeah, I took the cab. I drove off. I was so smashed, I crashed that shit. And ended up doing some months in jail and shit. Yeah, that's when, and while I was in jail, the World Trade Center had happened. Like,
okay, when
you know what I'm saying? The bombing and all that shit. So, with the planes, yeah. So, what was the question again? You got me lost in the story and shit.
We'll keep going. Tell us something about kids. You're supposed to be in that movie. What happened?
Oh, what happened was, man, this is another story, man. I went to, before going to meet Harmony and my friend Harmony and Larry Clark, I went and stopped at a store and did some dumb stuff or whatever, and I ended up catching a robbery first-degree robbery, and so that stopped me from being in the movies. But somebody played my part. My friend Johnny, Johnny Abram. He played me.
Yeah, I remember that. That'd have been dope if you were in that
He
movie.
played Steven, yeah.
He played Steven, yeah.
But it was cool though. He ended up going off and doing Meet the Parents, like
oh wow,
and some other movies and stuff. But when I got out of prison, I had met up with him and stuff in LA, and I didn't really know him, but I met him, and so he was big back then, and he was taking me to like Diddy parties and Puffy's mansion, like all kind of stuff. But so he treated me, you know what I'm saying? He treated me well.
Treated you well,
yeah. He was like he respected and stuff. Plus he was loved between everybody in New York. You know what I mean? Like,
that's sick. Yeah.
He did a great job. Anyway.
You have any good Keenan stories?
Keenan, man.
I know you got plenty of those.
Just any time with Keenan was special, man. The way he was with people, he just had so much love. Like I was a hardhead, knucklehead type of person back then, and I just like I would look at people sometimes just if I didn't like them. I didn't even know them really, and that was the immature person in me. But Keenan was always mature. Keenan be like, you don't even know that dude. Why you mad at him? Why you don't like him? Give him a chance. And so he taught me life lessons. You know what I'm saying? How to not judge people and just get to know the person first before you even say, I don't like this guy. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Just meet the person, bro. So now that's in me a lot. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I love you, Keenan. Thank you for that.
Yeah, rest in peace, Keenan.
My brother, look.
Yeah, you got him tatted up? Yeah. How do you feel about skateboarding in the Olympics? That's Tommy's question.
Tommy, that's your question.
No, he wrote it, homie.
Do I look like an Olympic skater? Nah, I'm fine. But anyway, the Olympics, to me, look at Olympic skateboarding, okay.
So the honest answer.
I know, I ain't never lied.
Money.
It's money, right? And it's money and it's promoting you. And you have a family, even if you're young, you better take your opportunities and do what you gotta do, brother. I mean, if you're that type of skater that can stay on your board and not catch butterflies like I got right now, just playing. But if you're not the nervous type of skater, because there's different kind of skaters. There's a lot of skaters that are not Olympian type of skaters, but they are respected in the street. You won't see Guy Mariano or you know what I'm saying, or people like him in the Olympics, but the people that are in the Olympics, that's their favorite. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter if you're in the Olympics or not. We are all good skaters. We all got talent, and do what you got to do for your family. Get that money. Make sure you use it wisely. Stay off of drugs.
Yeah.
And stay in school. Definitely, because you never know when your leg's going to crack. These companies, they'll drop you. You know what I'm saying? They love you for the moment, bro. And that's real stuff. Stay in school, bro. Have a plan B. That's it.
So you there.
Okay? I feel this burger, so I'm going to try this.
Let him meet.
Grinderz.
All right, man.
Nickname Snacks.
Snizx?
Yeah.
Snidx. All right, let's thank Steven for coming.
Nah, hell no. We got another hour, nigga.
We got another hour? You gonna take off your hoodie?
Y'all want a box?
I want a box. Thanks for coming. And you drink my soda. Don't forget your seat.
Is it?
Alright, you ready? Let's catch this. Turn up the block today. There was a song on the radio, now I got it on replay. Are you gonna go my way? I'm on the one that's never fun until you feel the ashtray setting the take it or leave it to go in the garden. Take what you know and throw it back to where you started. Full force like the course of the ultramagnetic. I lock the doors with no remorse, despite what's pathetic. You don't get it, I don't sweat it, just move on to the next. Put all my trust where it remains best kept. Lost in America, but from a broken nest. Lost in California for this cause to the death. I wouldn't need drunk for where the road takes me. The feeling's neutral, another rolling stone maybe. We're all evil unless we touch them with thankfully. The curtain closes, there are roses won't help you breathe. My only wishes came true. There's nothing left that I can promise you. It's more than just the touch of sky blue, and people will always do what they want to do. My only wishes came true. There's nothing left that I can promise you. It's more than just the touch of sky blue, and people will always do what they want to do. Mass destruction, no words, weightless. You don't have to buzz in my gate, it's still gateless. The door is breathing and the hate is still hateless. If we never win, let's just make love to the nation. Shove aside the wrong, so many shades are so perfect. Wouldn't let to cover up lines and mental bullshit. This date is too long, please. Just make your purpose, these shades are too strong. I don't think it's worth it. I'm moving on a better nights alone. While the turbulent thoughts feeding through, so they're home. Who needs a victim when your mind's a prison zone? I feed the bullets, eat the poison I'm thrown. I stand up parasites and refuse to be hosts. Cause people walk over the people they need most. And I'm only looking for a clean pile of clothes. Cause this world is much deeper than the life I've chosen. I only feel unfelt when I'm standing over broken. And I only feel unfelt when I'm laying on to nothing. I only feel unfelt when I'm standing over broken. And I only feel unfelt when I'm laying on to nothing. Yeah. Okay.
Let's welcome Spencer Semien to the show. How you doing, brother?
Pretty good, man. You?
Doing good. I'm good. Just nervous.
Good. Yeah, I feel you, man. It's constricted in here, but you're doing good.
Thank you. I'm trying. So let's talk about some stuff. What got you into skateboarding?
Well, my dad skated. My mom used to always talk about how he had like a ramp in the backyard,
sick.
before I was born. And I remember seeing like a Looney Tunes skateboard or something in a magazine when I was like a little kid, like real young, and I was like, damn, like I want that. Want to try it out. I got it, was trash. Like I finally got it, like stood on it, busted my ass instantly. I remember, like got folded, left it out in the rain for like hella months, and it like got all warped and shit. And then like I finally got inspired again to start using it, and then I started cruising around, started actually learning stuff, and next thing you know, like I just sort of fell in love with it.
Yeah.
But I think that low key, like falling down that first time, like it was like super motivational to like, damn, I did not like that. Like, why did that just happen? Like, that can't happen again, you know? Like, I wanna be better at it, you know?
That's sick, man. What inspires you to skate?
To skate currently?
Yeah.
It's just fun, man. Like, it's like a good way to just be free, I guess, you know?
Yeah,
like,
I know what you're saying.
Because there's so much like bullshit that happens like on a daily basis that
Regular
like
life
just
stuff?
normal life stuff that like if you don't have a way to decompress, it's like you go crazy. And like skateboarding is a good way for me to like not spaz, I guess, because I could like really spaz out like if I don't skate, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a good
It's
way
your
to
outlet.
decompress. So
It's your outlet.
yeah, absolutely.
That's sick. Who do you skate for?
I skate for Roller Horse Skateboards.
Shout out York.
Yeah. Shout out Mike York, the best dude. Proper Skateboarding. It's a shoe brand out of Portland. Lacorda Threads. Damn, I hope I don't forget nobody. They're gonna be mad as hell. 303 Boards. It's a skate shop in Denver. That's where I'm from originally.
Okay.
Who else I skate for? Ethic Skate, which is a clothing company out of Philly/New York. I just started getting trucks from Crux recently.
That's it.
Crux trucks. My friend started a grip tape company called Rain. He does the LV grip tape. I'm not sure if you heard of it.
Oh, yeah, the Duluth. Yeah, I see that everywhere.
Yeah, he does that, and he's like starting a brand called Rain. Bro, Mike, who else I skate for, bro? Oh, Acid Wheels. Yeah, I just started.
John Valley.
Yeah, I just started getting Acid Wheels the other day. Those dudes are tight, bro. They
that's right.
hook it up.
Almost forgot one.
Yeah, bro, and I would have got roasted later.
Yeah, you probably would have. So you prefer skating in the streets or the skate parks?
I like both, man. I mean, to me, like, skating is skating. Of course, like, I'm not gonna go to the skate park and like think I'm filming a video part, you know? But like, I definitely do be at Westchester like every night filming on my iPhone because I think it's fun. But I can't say what I prefer. I just like to skate, you know? Like I just enjoy like riding my skateboard, you know?
Nothing wrong with that. Heard you been skating with the Skate Juice crew. You guys working on anything?
Yeah, those are the bros, definitely. So Brent has been helping me film a couple of clips for my roller horror video part, and I think that's about finished up. So I want to get a segment going for Brent's video in Skate Juice 3, and I think I have a couple clips already. I think some of the stuff that I was gonna use for the roller horror video, I'm about to just give to Brent because like I've filmed so much stuff with Michael. Shout out Michael Bell.
Yeah,
that's the best dude. Nice behind the camera.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Him and Brent, best dudes.
That's sick.
Hell yeah.
So when does the roller horror video drop?
They want to put it out in October. But you know how videos are. You never know when they're actually going to come out or whatever. But October is what we're shooting for. But, I mean, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, you know?
That's cool. We'll look forward to it. Check it out. What's your daily routine before you go skate?
Daily routine, wake up like 8 o'clock, like be bummed that I'm going to work.
Be bummed. Yeah.
Skate like a quarter mile to my car usually, sometimes more because I don't got parking. Get in my car, drive to work, get coffee. Sit at my desk for like 8 hours and then get off and I'm like, damn, I'm about to go skate. And then skate Westchester Skate Park for like 4 or 5 hours usually. Maybe film something on my phone if I learn something, you know.
Westchester's the park you go to all the time?
Yeah, that's my favorite skate park. Yeah, that's where I go to every night.
That's sick, man. So skateboarding and music go, hand in hand. What do you listen to right now?
Well, my favorite rapper is Rushy Bands. He's a rapper out of Cleveland.
Okay.
Free Rush. He's,
Free Rush? I'm about to check that out.
Yeah, he's locked up right now, but I like his music a lot. I like a lot of those new Cleveland rappers. Yeah, that's pretty much just a lot of SoundCloud stuff. A lot of Cleveland rappers. Yeah, a lot of my homies make music too. I listen to them a bunch. Shout out Young Mud. Watch out, it's not Young Mud. Hey. Yeah.
I don't know what he said, but
yeah, shout out Young Mud. Yeah, a lot of my homies I listen to for sure.
That's sick.
Mm-hmm.
We're about to watch your edit. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
My edit?
Yeah.
What edit?
The video we're dropping. It says we have an edit from you. 2-minute clip that you sent to us.
Oh, I'm burnt out, bro. I forgot to send it. Hey,
Well,
when you need it by?
We needed it a couple days ago, but we'll figure it out.
Oh, I'm fried, bro. I forgot to send it.
Let's check it out.
Hey,
when to get to?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it though. I definitely have 2 minutes of footage I can send you guys.
Alright, that's sick.
Bro, I be working so much and skating and like recording that like sometimes like shit be slipping my mind. Damn, I'm fried for that. But hey, Michael Bell filmed most of it though.
Michael Bell filmed most of it. Alright, we'll check it out when he comes. Let's thank you for coming.
Yeah, no worries, bro. Thanks for having me. Yeah, hell yeah.
Fuck these fake bitches, bitch, you know what it is. Fuck these fake niggas, bitch, you know what it is. Leonardo, yeah, you know what it is. Leonardo, yeah, she wanna have my kid. Fuck these fake bitches, bitch, you know what it is. Fuck these fake niggas, bitch, you know what it is. Leonardo, yeah, you know what it is. Leonardo, yeah, she wanna have my kid. Never had respect for a studio gangster. Tell me why a house nigga wanna be gangster. Rich nigga shit, like Richie fucking rich. And I'm coming through, straight shitting on your clique. You a bitch, fuck nigga, pussy boy, you ain't no shit. Get the fuck around me with that player hating shit. Anyways, every day I be thinking about the cake, making sure I stay away from a nigga who is fake. Baby girl, where you stay? Where the big cribs be? You a rich, pretty bitch. Baby, come and fuck with me. I'm a solid motherfucker. All I wanna be is me. You a sexy ass bitch, and I know you want the deep. Who is he? Who is he? All the bitches watching me. I'm the rawest nigga rapping. Can't nobody fuck with me. All you niggas envy me. I can tell when you speak that you wanna be like me, but you hate me for these fake bitches, bitch, you know what it is. For these fake niggas, bitch, you know what it is. Leonardo, yeah, you know what it is. Leonardo, yeah, she wanna have my kids. For these fake bitches, bitch, you know what it is. For these fake niggas, bitch, you know what it is. Leonardo, yeah, you know what it is. Leonardo, yeah, she wanna have my kids. I stay going in, doing what I want. This nigga hella mad, cause this bitch like my song. Shalom, I'm all about money, love, peace. But if you set trip, I will hit you with the heat. Feeling like the Wayne Wade, cause I stay having grease. Too fat, pretty clean bitches laying next to me. I'm all about loyalty, family is royalty. Love lean, sell beans, niggas get your money cheap. Stay low, nigga, I don't need friends, G. Friends breed jealousy, niggas stay away from me. All I care about is getting blessed, cause I'm gon' succeed. Shorty got $1 million dress, and she want me. Tryna get a big crib, bitch, staying low key. Niggas know I stay making hits, why you frontin', G? Shout out to my nigga, Dope, Breed, Doe, and Chapo, G. Shout out to my Harlem niggas, nigga, y'all my family.
Let's welcome UNK to the show from Movement Skateboards. Yeah, buddy. Triple OG.
Peace. What up?
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Thanks to Stephen Kale's on the same show. Sick. JP on the same.
Jaded, not us.
Neila on the same show. Respect. Thanks everybody for coming out. Appreciate it.
Thank you. What got you into skateboarding?
Right to it.
Right to it.
Got me into skateboarding. I wanted to be a BMXer, and I got my bike stolen. And we couldn't afford to get another bike, so grandparents came by to visit, and I love them forever for this, because we went to KB. Remember KB Toys?
Yeah.
Anybody remember that? KB Toys? Yeah. And they sold skateboards there, and they bought me a skateboard, and that was it.
Fell in love after that?
That was it, like straight up. Like, they had the curb hopper, and I was already trying to jump curbs, and fucking.
That's sick.
That was it. Done. Yeah,
Bug,
done.
got the bug.
Love, forever. Driveway, jump ramps, all that.
That's sick, man. I'm glad you started skating.
I know,
Tell us a little bit about Movement.
Movement. 2012, I've been doing this, which is, for me, feels like a long time, but I'm hyped to still be here. I don't know, it's like you don't have a choice. Like, I'm a skateboarder. I want to keep doing what I'm doing. I want to just keep moving. And that's kind of where the name came from. Like,
got the JPGD board up here.
It's like, Cheers.
I was waiting for this one to come.
Dude, my man.
Well, let's get into this.
Fuck yeah.
Love right here.
Cheers.
My brother.
Cheers.
Rich.
Yeah.
Cheers.
My brother.
Cheers.
Get one. Artifacts.
Shout out to Artifacts.
Wrong side of the tracks.
Wrong side.
We're both hip hop as fuck. Like, no question, no change.
Yeah.
It was from day one. And
trap music? You down to trap music?
I mean,
fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Oh,
cheers,
man.
Cheers.
I'm out.
Peace out, JP. Peace out. What makes Movement different than any other brands?
Honestly, like, it really is about the movement. It's about keeping yourself motivated, keeping yourself going, whether you're a part of the team or you're family. Like, if you come and go, you're always welcome.
That's it.
And if you want to go film clips and maybe help promote, like, the movement stuff, but save your dope shit for what you want to do in life, totally cool. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, just keep going and help me keep going, and that's what it's all about for me. Like, I love to film. I kind of took a break and was just straight filming, and then I kind of lost the love a little bit, and it got a little tough. But then I started skating again, and now I skate and film, and it's like back to the essence. I fucking love it again. It's super fun. So
that's sick, man. That's sick.
Super fun.
So how did the guest model for JP come about?
Show the boy, Jay.
Show it again.
Let me tell you what happened.
All right.
So Julio hit me up. I'm gonna give you a neighborhood guest model, and I have this graphic done. Like I want to make some T-shirts, like hip hop and skateboarding. So I made this T-shirt with the fucked up blind kids, and it was Guy and Rudy. It said Gambo Iomi.
Oh,
and I said to Julio, like, let's make some shirts. He's like, blah blah blah. I can't do it. So I'm gonna give you a guest board. So I was like, you know what? Fuck that. If I'm gonna get a guest board, I'm gonna take Guy and then I'm gonna put me on that motherfucker.
Wow.
He's like, no, I'm not gonna do a Guy graphic. I'm like, Dick, it's not a Guy graphic. I did it, fool, like as a fan.
Yeah.
But he couldn't get that through his fucking skull. So Richie hit me up, I'm gonna give you a fucking board. I was like, I got a graphic already.
Sick.
3 months later, it was done. No fucking bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. Shout out to Julio.
The
Where's his
homies
board?
get 2 of them, one for the wall, one to skate on.
Word.
Thank you.
Mad
Well, I still haven't got one. I still need one from my wall.
This is right here. This is
That's your.
It needs to be signed. It needs to be signed. Peace.
Hurricane. JP is a fucking hurricane, dude. I love
What's next? Oh!
That board's been drinking.
That board, that's me. What's next up for Movement? Any more guest models coming out?
Yeah, Rick Charmelo's got the next board.
Can't wait for that one. Rick J,
Charmelo,
what's up?
yeah,
What's
like,
up?
That shit's been a process too, cause like you hit people up and like you want it to be a certain like aesthetic or like a certain like there's an emotional connection to like your favorite parts.
Yeah.
And Rick Charmelo, that phony rappers part for me, that's
That's
it.
a sick one.
Like that's it. Like that was what I was raised on. I loved it. I'm still designed like I'm designed from the '90s, so I stayed the same. Like. And having a Rick Charmelo board like on Movement to me is like
That's sick, dude.
That to me is like dope, super dope.
That's your good friends with him, right? From back in the days.
Not really. I mean, we've known each other. We know of each other. It was kind of cliquey back then or whatever it was. They're the cool guys. I was maybe not so cool or whatever, But I've always been a fan. And as we grow older and everybody matures, everybody like. Kind of stop skating or whatever it is. There's that connection in time of the best times. So like Rick J to me is like fuck. I'm a fan first. Always gonna be a fan. And now like he's older. He's married, kids, all that jazz. Now we have a more mature relationship where I can just be like, yo, dude, like. You're dope. I fucking love you.
Yeah, I feel you there.
Yeah, you need a board on this company. If you wouldn't mind, please be a guest. And he was like, loving it. Like, he just wants it to be dope. I want it to be dope. I'd rather make smaller quantity with a doper feel for me. That's something I can relate to, and maybe get the kids to recognize where it came from. Yeah. And that's kind of the whole point. Like, take a step back, get out of your fucking bubble. Respect the culture, respect the history.
Respect the OGs.
Dude, there's like nothing you've done is new. Like
exactly, right?
You know what I mean? There's nothing new. But what those cats and what people like do, like my man.
I got a question for the culture.
Like my man.
Another guest.
Like my man. Like this fool, like dude, laid it down.
He wants a guest model too.
Dude,
Steven wants a guest model too.
Mike Chick. No,
done. He said it's done. It's done. All right.
Okay, that was my question for the culture.
When's his guest model board coming out? Guest model. I said model.
Hold up. Oh, yeah. Hold on. What you got?
What you got right here? I'm gonna kick a flow, Neila. You got some raps for me?
Your brand is influenced heavy by '90s hip hop. What groups get you hyped?
So. Chill, son. No, I don't want your microphone in my face. This is the one thing that I don't know. I might get fucking checked for this one, but people say influenced by '90s rap, influenced by the '90s culture, And if you're checking and if you're digging, that shit never died.
No.
There's still artists out there, to me, that represent the culture 100%. And just because you think it sounds like 90s, that shit was made yesterday by people that are getting no money, they're getting no love, but they're still doing it for the culture, and they're doing it in hopes that maybe it'll come back, or they're just staying true to the art form. And there's mad heads out there still doing the same shit that sounds like 90s, but they never changed. So when it comes back around, you think, oh, these guys are doing 90s shit. No, these guys are doing the same shit that they've been doing.
Yeah.
Now you found them. So like for me, it's not about that. I stay digging. I stay part of the culture. I stay buying records. I stay supporting. I think it's a little bit of money. Like, I'll skip lunch and I'll buy a fucking record. Like, it's dope. Like, it's $10. Like, fuck, I'll eat a 99-cent taco and then and then buy that record. And I'm supporting this cat and hopefully pushing him to the next level so more cats can feel him and find him and he can keep doing what he wants to do. Because those are the best. Like, the ones that have jobs and families and all that shit, but they're still holding it down, man, that's the love.
Yeah, I feel that. Love for hip-hop.
Coming from New York City.
I'm not going to hold your mic.
Come on. Coming from New York City, there's a difference between raps. There's hip-hop, there's rap, but and there's hustlers. Hustlers are the ones that are just making the music, and it's just a hustle to them. They don't care about the culture. They don't care about none of that stuff. They just whatever they're doing.
They copy the same formula. They make a hit record black. Wow.
But a lot of them can't do it like the OGs, you know, and the ones that
hold it down.
Yeah, hold it down. That's been doing it. You know what I mean? Like, you going to a show right now, OC?
Yeah, we're going to a show tonight.
We're going to a show tonight, right?
AG
show tonight.
GITC. Dude, I've been repping this shit since day fucking.
That's a good show.
Day one.
Brand Nubian.
GITC forever. OC, Fat Joe, fucking you name it, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Those are my cats, dude.
It's gonna be a good show.
Those are my cats. Yeah.
Hopefully I can make it.
But I want to see, really what I want to see is Neila's show.
Ooh, she's coming up soon. She's coming up. So let's tell us about this commercial. We're about to check it out.
Oh, that's my man. He went on a trip, and Radic, the dude that fucking filmed it, this Canadian cat, he's real chill. He's super cool about everything. He doesn't even trip, and he's good at it. JP went out to China, like I think with Bucky, right?
Footprint.
Footprint. Shout out to Jason. What's good?
And he did a little skateboarding, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude, that's what it's about. Like, JP earned his stripes. Dunn earned his stripes.
Yeah, he did.
Still earning his stripes. You're not always going to be the best your whole life.
Yeah,
but if you stay in the culture and, like, he never got a pro board, you know, but, like, there was times when you were hot, you know, and you didn't get your just dues. You're kind of like, you're just that dude that gets slept on or whatever, or, like, it just didn't work out. And for me, being part of the culture is as long as I have been and how much passion and heart I have into it, I feel like that those cats that didn't get to shine, like there's like that puts you at peace. Like, I'm like, yo, I got a board with my name on it. Mom's is fucking loving it. You know what I mean? Like, Mom's put this shit on the wall. I got a board like with my name on it.
It's
you
on
know
the
what
wall.
I mean?
It's
Like,
on the wall. That's sick.
for the family and stuff. Like, his whole life, he's a lifer. I'm a lifer.
Sure.
And to have that peace is kind of what that's about. It's like, give back to the ones that laid the foundation, and then respect the ones that started it before that really influenced me. Well, that's what I was saying about that Rick Jarmello board.
Yeah, that's sick. I can't wait till that one comes out.
Dude, and his trick selection and shit like that, like, he did really dope shit for a really long time.
Yeah, for sure.
And he was on my radar, so that's where that came about.
That's sick. Let's check out this commercial.
Test me, I'm sick with the that's what I represent. State to state, we slave all suckers who perpetrate. I got 25 hands in my knapsack, crossing out the quick, putting up my name where the rap check. Alright, let's do it now. I'm out to bomb like Vietnam, under the same name, same from the wrong side of the track.
Thanks for coming on.
That's it?
That's it, buddy. Go buy JP's board. Let's welcome JP Jaded to the show. Yes, thank you for coming, JP. Thank you for coming, homie. Long time. What got you into skateboarding, JP?
What got me into skateboarding? MJ. And it ain't Michael Jordan. It ain't Michael Jackson. That's Mike Jaded.
Mike Jaded,
my
your
old
brother.
Yeah. He got cancer, but he's doing good. But he's the dude who got me into skating when I was
Sick.
7 years old.
What was your first board?
First real board?
Real board.
The cab with all the bats on it and the dragon.
Okay.
First real board. My first board, Pops made it.
Pops made it.
Pops made it. It was this fucking thick. It
What did you make it out of?
Out of plywood.
Plywood?
Yeah.
Plywood.
Plywood.
That's sick.
Crushed it together. Had seen it for weeks, held it together with clamps, just waiting.
Damn.
Yeah. You don't want to get a shinner with that much.
I don't think so. No,
It was like this thick. First real board was the cab though.
That's sick.
The bats.
That's sick. How was it growing up at Chafee?
Oh my God.
I know you got some good Chafee
Yeah.
stories.
Richard Mulder.
Shout out Rich.
Like you see it full like that, skating every day, like you gotta step your game up.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But like every day was like a video. It was dope.
Phelps.
Name all
the crew.
Marcus Stroud.
Yeah, shout out Marcus.
Sam Allen.
Lorenzo.
Enrique came
Enrique,
later.
yeah, he came later,
stayed
yeah.
at my house. He learned English from cartoons.
Yeah, I remember that.
He came later.
Eating top
but,
ramen.
And then Josh Neer,
What up,
David
Josh?
Lee, Joy Brzezinski
What's
with
up,
his
Buck?
fucking 8 Mile ass. Yeah, he grew up on some real. If you knew about
Yeah, I
Joey's
remember Buck
story,
back in the days, dude.
Let me tell you about Joey.
Let's
He
go.
lived in a house in Ontario. Mom's boyfriend, dad's wife, Bucky's sister with her like 4 kids, and Bucky had the master bedroom. It was some real 8 Mile to where he's at now. Like if you knew where he came from, like
I came up.
So a lot of love for that kid.
Yeah, what's up, Buck?
What
He'd
up,
be cool,
Buck?
He'd be cool guying me sometimes at the trade shows, but that's just Buck.
Yeah, he looks out for me though.
Yeah, he does. He takes care of you a lot.
To this day.
Yeah, man. Have any good Ryan Kenrich stories?
Kenrich. A
Let's talk
lot.
about him.
Well, let's talk. You know, Castle is where I met you.
Yeah, Castle. back in the days.
93. I know you for like 25.
25 years, somewhere around
So
there.
our 14 and under shop sponsored. The squad, it was Kenrich, James Craig, Adrian Lopez, Tone Nguyen, Brian Horde. That was like 14 under shop sponsored, like that, like in like Kong from San Diego. You know
Yeah,
that?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, Kong from Osiris? Or Skeet Mafia?
I don't know where, but he was a ripper.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was like all that squad came from that 14 and under shop sponsored.
Yeah, Castle was fun back in the days.
And so, you know, Kenrich, he came to Chafee. I was doing kickflips over the block. He was doing switchback side flip. He was special. You know what I mean?
Sick.
But later on in life, he got into some knucklehead shit.
For sure.
I got into some knucklehead shit. We both did time. I ran into him in 2011, random, in Laguna Beach at some bar. And we talked like, you know, our drug of choice was different. So but we talked about like, you know, maybe slowing down, getting back in the game. We exchanged numbers. I ended up getting locked up. I did like 2 years. I came out in 2013. I came out clean.
Yeah.
And what do I hear? Like a few months later, he's
He
gone.
passed away, yeah. Talked to him a couple days before he passed away.
He's gone.
It sucked, man.
And like that shit hurt, man. Like, you know what I
He's a
mean?
good dude.
It takes some serious time to get out of that lifestyle. You know what I mean?
That's sad.
You know what I mean? But
He's a good dude.
He
For
is.
sure. Tell us about LRG days.
LRG. Jesus
You have any
Christ.
good Jonas stories?
Oh my God. All right, Jonas, probably the illest dude I ever known to live. Like, you know, the illest
rest in
dude on
peace,
the
Jonas.
earth. I met him like I was at a Quasimodo show.
All right.
And we were out in the smoking section drinking, and I hear him and Scott. You remember Scott?
Yeah, Scotty.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, Scotty. What's up,
So
Scotty?
they were like, "Oh, we're gonna get Ryan Denman on the team," and I'm like, I was a little drunk, and I was like, "That's my boy. Who the fuck you talking about?" Like Ryan, and like Jonas is like, "Oh, we're from LRG," and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I'm a hip hop head.
Yeah.
I know about LRG, and they're like, "What's your name?" I told him JP. I just had the Logic part.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
oh,
I
I
know
seen your part in Logic. He's like, you down to skate for us? And I was on Flow for Maddox.
Yeah.
And I seen how Echo, like hip hop brand, tried to go skate, didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work.
And I was like, I don't know, bro. He's like, just come down, get some gear. If you like it, whatever. If not, just take the clothes and bounce. I went down there, I chilled with them. Like, the clothes were off the hook.
Yeah.
And just like I seen the environment, and I was like, I need to be part of this.
Yeah, for sure.
And like, boom, like he put me on. Like, I was basically the first dude on the team. And like, me and Jonas just hit it off. And from there on, like, anybody who get on the team, like, I was side TM.
Yeah,
I have Jack Curtin's sponsor me tape at my house.
Damn,
this fool's getting on. Like, yeah, so I got Tone on, I got Rodney Torres on. Like, we built the squad, and like, and at the time I was on Neighborhood, which wasn't very like respected, and then he put me on LRG, and like stocks went up. Like, boom, I was a cool guy all of a sudden because of that. He showed mad love, and like to this day, like every time I strike up, JB47, you'll see that rolling with me. He's still rolling around all day, like every day. I rep him every time I get up.
Yeah,
he's rolling with me, bro.
Jonas forever.
Forever.
Yeah,
JB47.
Let's talk about the Enjoy days.
Enjoy. Oh my God. Okay, that was some bullshit. Basically, I was on Neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to go Vancouver. They were gonna have an AM contest. It used to be just pro.
Yeah.
So they were gonna do an AM contest one year. I hit Julio up like, "Hey, I want to go." He's like, "I don't have the money to send you." I skated for Dark Star Wheels. So Chet's like, "Yeah, you go with us." So boom, I went with Dwindle. I was in the room with Josh Casper and Rodney Moon, like weirdos. And one day after practice, first day of practice, Rodney hit me up like, "Dang, you're ripping. Like, who do you skate for?" I said, "I skate for Neighborhood." He's like, "Hey, we're going to start this new shit." It was supposed to be called Love at first.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Didn't go through, but he's like, "We want you to be the first AM." And I was like, "Yo, I'm with it." Like, he's like, I skate for the Hood. They pay me $300 a month. He's like, "We can't pay you until it's official." So you know what? I'll take the loss.
Yeah.
So I hit Julio up and I told him, like, "Look, these fools are gonna start this thing," and he gave me his blessing. Like, Dwindle, like, do that shit. He gave me his blessing. Like, so finally a year later, Enjoy pops up. I see ads pop up. Chris Dobstaff,
yeah, I remember
Jose Rojo, and I'm like, "Yo, these fools are, like, what's up?" Like, I never got a call, and then Rodney tells me, "Yo, it's not really my thing. You need to talk to Mark. It's more his thing."
Oh shit.
So, and me and Mark, we were skating tough at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit Mark up one day, like, "Hey, Rodney told me to hit you up," and he tripped out on me. Like, "What the fuck? Like, we never even talked about you being on a team." Like, and then he like cut me off.
Some shady stuff.
He cut me off. Boom. And then I hit Rodney up, like, "What's up? I haven't been getting paid for a year. You told me on the team. And actually, you stopped me because I was about to whip this boy's ass, and you're like, you can't do that."
Yeah, he wanted to punch Rodney Mullen. He wanted to punch Rodney Mullen in a trade show.
So, and I talked to Mark years later. He apologized, saying he did the same thing to me. He told me I owned 10% of the company. I didn't own shit. Like, I'm sorry, he apologized, but like, yeah. So I quit Neighborhood for that. And then luckily Jason Rogers, like, came through in a clutch, like, and he hooked me up with Arcade.
I remember those days.
Yeah, and then, like, I got back with my boy Bucky, and we were on the same team. Yeah. So that was a blessing.
That's
you know, but fuck Rodney.
Oh, shit. You have any good Julio de la Cruz stories?
Julio de la Cruz. Oh, my God. Okay, I went on tour. 97, first tour, Neighborhood tour. I'd never been on tour before. And I remember hitting up Gideon. Me and Gideon were skating one day, and I was like, "Yo, I'm about to go on tour for 2 months." It's like, 2 months? You're fucking crazy. Don't do that. And I was like, "Nah, like, this is on." Like, so they come pick me up. I graduated high school. Like, 3 days later, picks me up in the van. My mom sees all these fools that like, they looking hood. She's like, "Nah, I don't know about this." And, you know, Mouth of the South come talk her into it.
Julio.
So, boom, they take me out on tour. Julio, oh my God. Okay, Sega Game Gear. Remember Sega Game Gear?
Remember those.
First came out. He had Sega Game Gear, some Jurassic Park game. He hooked up computer speaker. We'd be in the van trying to sleep, and all I hear is like, "Rawr, rawr," like Tyrannosaurus Rex all night, Julio. Yeah, that's my boy. He used to clown me. He's like, you know, because I was kind of stingy. Like, I saved all my per diem.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey," he called me Condor. He's like, "Hey, Condor, you know why your nose is so big, fool? Because air is free." Yeah, but he got jokes for days. I love that fool. Yeah. And when I got out the pen, like, I go on Facebook, I have all these messages, because my dad used to own a gas station.
All right.
Say, "Hey, I'm trying to start Neighborhood. Like, tell your dad I need some oil money." I was like, he sold that shit. He don't have it no more. But like, he told me I'm gonna go see him at TJ in a couple weeks.
Yeah, we're supposed to go film out there. Film an episode.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
We go. I go with you. We go see Julio.
Go see Julio.
Oh God, they ain't ready.
They ain't ready. They ain't ready.
Who's coming?
We're all
Yeah,
going.
Nilax is coming. Yo, you're right there in San Diego.
So it's a legend right here, boy.
This is a legend right here. Menace to society.
Menace to society.
Yo,
Yeah.
I heard this full nightclub. I don't listen. I can't say that right now. I can't sit through a whole night. This is another show, but I can't sit through a whole one. But oh my God, this fool got shot in the face with the big bag. Like, I was like, I can relate. I never got shot in the face with the big bag, but I can relate to Snidax right here. This is a real motherfucker right here. Hey, we going to TJ?
Yeah,
we're going to TJ.
We're going to TJ.
We're going to TJ.
Snidax,
But the realest thing you could do is be there for the kids and make sure they don't make the same mistakes that we did.
Let's do that.
That's what we're doing here.
Tell
We're not representing all that bad stuff, all that.
Nope.
You know, I'm not giving praise to none of that.
Nope. You don't want to do that time.
No, you don't
You're
wanna do
frozen
none
in
of that.
time.
You want to
Shout out to group home, like
the younger kids.
Yep.
I'm saying orphans in the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tell us about the video you brought.
The video. Which one? Which one?
I don't know.
The
video
movement one or the other one?
Both of them.
The movement one. Buck. Okay. One day I was at Buck. It was his birthday. They were talking about going to China. And we were all sauced up, and I joked like, I want to go to China.
Yeah, yeah.
And Bucky told me, you got a passport? And I was like, no. He's like, get a passport. You're coming to China.
That's it.
Took me to China for a week. But I never thought I was going to travel again. My boy Joey Brzezinski, Footprints, Jason Guadalajara, like they
What up, Jason?
took me to China for a week. That
That's
was like
sick.
2 years ago. The other video, I gave you a Low Life Foot Pusher. That's my skate crew.
Low Life.
Shout out Low Life. Keith Cole,
Paylon. What's up, Paylon?
Tux. That's the squad. That was like a video we made. Actually, like, I seen all the homies getting dope footage. And I had broke my ankle, but I was like, I took highlight reel footage, Logic, Arcade. I was like, I gotta be in this. And I think that's the part you guys have.
All right, sick.
So it's like a highlight shit from around 99, 2000. Was
Mixtape,
like,
mixtape?
Yeah, that's
check
when
it
I
out.
was, that was my hiatus.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Straight fucking gangster.
right, let's
Yeah. We're all skateboarding.
Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was a good one. 90s edition.
Let's go.
Check it.
Are we ready? Yep. Alright, hey, thanks for watching the show.
Thanks for watching the show.
Nidax, Jason, Neila. Yeah, we gotta take you out with one more banger. Let's go.
You should have invited everybody to TJ next week.
And we're going to TJ next week. Check out some music. Peace. Naila's up.
Peace, 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 peace.
Yeah, yo, you guys. I was there the day the excuses were made. I was looking for shades when they got in the way, and they convinced me that nothing was worth the effort I gave. So I stayed and let them off me through the thick of the game. I know you wanted the same. Meaning from that nothing, I show you how to sustain. If it really meant something, but I can hardly walk the talk. That low stand still, and you can bark at the moon in my solitude chills. And maybe one moment soon we can see who's the first to kill. Cause only through death do we find life although real. So the pill I take is at the afterlife, after days and days over restless nights. Constant fights to a counter strikes and the promises over meaningless fights. And I slice my mind into 3 parts. Gave 1 to the light and fed 2 to the dark. And I cross my heart that where I'm left I'm happy with no present, no past, no grocery list. Still I need a lift. Take off of my landing and reverse to my ship. The bond is thick, the pond is brick, and I think I'm sick of swimming. The bond is thick, the pond is brick, and I think I'm sick of swimming. I'm in shallow water, sinking high ain't much better, but I feel alright. Find me in shallow water, sinking high ain't much better, but I feel alright. Well, alright then, I'll let you in till sundown, let you feel my rundown, then give you the runaround. Then my silence merges your sound. I check for goals before leaving town, but that uncomfortable chain gang wraps around my finger well. Gutless functional brain taps upon my hermit shell. Not to mention the uncomfortable way the table smells when it leaves the heavens to wait for the hells. My laughter will problem tossed with regurgitated odds towards the invisible enemies waiting patiently to get more. And I store myself in cracks deep under the floor. Watch the people walk above and waited to score, but I'm trapped in never, never land. Will I ever stand? And I hate never, it's never been. Never started, will never end. One endless, nothing from here on out. One born still timeless, life on a cloud. The bond is thick, the pond is brick, and I think I'm sick of swimming. The bond is thick, the pond is brick, and I think I'm sick of Thank you guys for having us.
That's the outro, motherfucker.
Yeah.
2, 1.
Don't clown. You
Malto.
get bitches on. You get bitches on. I know you got. Boom, boom, boom. Public service announcement from UNKs.
Movement skateboards from the bottom to the top. I need to find me one kid that I can help grow and film and that I'm hyped on and that can be loyal, start from the bottom and go to the top. That kid from day one gets paid.
You don't want the money.
I don't want the money. If we can find that, help me, y'all. I just want to keep going, keep filming, keep skating. That's all I care about. So if we can find him or her, him or her,
hey,
him
could
or
be,
her,
could-
that one person that's down to rep from the bottom to the top, I would appreciate it. Peace. Peace.